welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on how I'm going to do my makeup today. Today I am going to do some errands and I'm going out for dinner later on. It's a Monday. I'm just going for a very quick, casual, natural look. So I'm going to start off by putting my headband on. Right, I'm going to start off with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I love this primer. I have reviewed a few primers on a separate link, which I'll put below for you to have a look on the finish. Now I do 2 pumps of this primer and I just rub it in my hands and I just apply it over my face. Now I have got oily skin and this primer, I must say, keeps my makeup lasting all day. It's really, really good. It is my go-to primer. I do like to mix it up every now and then, but generally when I've got a long day ahead or I want my makeup to last, or if it's hot or anything like that, I would definitely recommend this. I do like to put it under my eyes and it is a little bit tacky. Give it a couple of minutes. I mean, by the time that I found my next product and put it on, it's more or less dry. So then I'm going to follow up with my Nars creamy concealer. It's in the shade Ginger, medium 2. Now I like to put my concealer just here. I put a little bit here, some here, just to hide the growth of my brows. I'm a bit red actually. I've put a face mask on and scrubbed my face. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. I have got some redness, so I just put a couple of dots. Some spots that are going, I just put some there. And then I also like to double it up. This is a bit drier than the creamy concealer. It's the Nars concealer in a pot, which is also shade Ginger. I like to use my finger just because I feel like it melts it a little bit. So I'm gonna go in and just, the reason why I put it here is because I've got a few hairs coming through and I just think it makes it look a little bit more seamless, and just across the top, just because I've got hair growth. So I don't always do this, but today I am, because I feel like you can see the hair growth. So I just use my ring finger just to blend and dab and just get it all blended. And then I have this tiny blender. It's so tiny, look how small. And I just go in with this and just tap, just because I feel like it can get more in the nooks and the crannies. Lovely. So then, MAC Studio Fix foundation. I love this foundation. This is my go-to foundation. My go-to foundation for around 20 years. I've used it for years, stopped using it, gone back to it, and I love it. It is my foundation. So I give it a good shake, always give it a good shake, and I put a pump here and a pump. I thought I spilled it, but luckily it just went on my hand. So be careful of that if you're doing it straight on the skin. So then I like to use my Sephora Flawless Brush, Natural 56. I've had this brush for a really long time. I don't know if they still sell it. I would assume they do, but I just go in and give it a really good blend. I do this for a good few minutes until I feel like it's all blended, and I go over my eyelids, good blend in here. I don't know actually if you can see, but it just looks a little, doesn't look very, I like my makeup to look flawless and natural, and just with this alone, I don't feel like I've achieved that effect. So I do like to go in with my beauty blender and pat. I don't put any product on here. It's just, I've used this, I wash it every other day. So I will wash it again today. But I literally just do this with it. And I feel like, can you see how that's really just going quite flawless? So I medium pressure, just tapping away. I don't know if you can see, but my bags are not, when I go to this angle, they're not completely gone. I'm going for a really natural look. I can cake it on a little bit, but then it will look too much. So I am just going for a natural look. I'm just running errands. It's a Monday. I don't want a full face of makeup look. Try to go for a more natural look as I've got older. So tap, 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 tap. I don't know if you've noticed, I haven't actually gone back round under my eyes because I've used a different product. By going in with this, I feel like it can sometimes take away what I've put here. So actually, I have just been going round. I'll do here and here, but I don't do my actual eyes. So I just tap around like that, go under. Always dab, don't rub. We don't want to take it away because we're still just pressing this into the skin. I then love my Laura Mercier. I have the translucent honey shade. I love this. I just put a tiny, tiny, tiny bit onto the Laura Mercier powder puff. I don't know if you can see, but I've put that much on and then I'll just shake it off. Shake, shake, shake. I'll make sure it gets on the whole powder puff. I don't know if that's what they're called, but that's what I'm calling it. Give it a good tap, and then I press, press, press into the skin. Now I am of an age where I'm a little bit dry under the eyes. I don't know if you can see. So I do, once I've done on my face, once I've pressed this in, please press, don't rub. We've just done a nice flawless face, and by rubbing it, it will take the makeup away, which is what we don't want to do. So we just tap. Once I've done on my face, I just go in lightly and just to make it stay in place. I don't like my makeup to look too cakey. So just really lightly go under the eyes. This is my base done. I'm not really big on contour, but I do use bronzer, which gives me a very quick contour. I will show you. So I love Hoola. I've been using this one for years. I also use Give Me Some by MAC. The mineralized skin finish. This is amazing, absolutely amazing. And then I also like to use the Charlotte Tilbury. To be honest, this is rubbed off, but when I put it below, I will find the shade. But this is quite dark, but I do use it for around my eyes. So when you put concealer on around your eyes, it can make your eyes almost shrink because you've got no definition. I don't know if you can see, but you've got no definition. So what I like to do is go in with this. This is a bronzer, but you can use bronzer over the eyes, eyeshadow, as you like. And I just pat under the eyes. What this does is create, I don't know if you can see, but a slight popping of the eyes. And I just go around the top, inner corner, circular motions. Same with this one. I like to go here. And then, this is a bit too dark for my face, so I'm not going to use it for my face. I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer with, I really actually love the brush. This is actually the mini, but the normal size one is about this size, and I really love the brush that it comes with. So I do give it a quick swirl, quick tap, always tap it off, and I just actually pat it on. Pat, pat, pat. I always pat. I mean, I might give it a little swirl, but very lightly, because we're just applying our makeup, right? By rubbing, you're rubbing it away. So I do contour my nose slightly. So it came with this brush, and I like to, great trick, just press it, press it, press it. So I've just defined my nose a slight bit. I run the excess here, here, and then we'll just put a little bit there, it's fine. And then I like to use my MAC Skin Mineralizer Skin Finish, Mineralized Skin Finish. I just tap, tap, and I just go in with this, here, here, just across the nose, and there's nothing worse than a white neck. So to blend it all, I'll just do this, this. And I don't know if you can see, it does look a little bit unblended here. So I'll go in again with this and just really blend it in. Well, really blend it in. I hardly did anything. Sometimes the less you do, the more the more of an effect it has. So then I like to go in under my eyes with my MAC Brunt eyeshadow in satin finish, couple of taps. I always tend to tap and then just press it into the eyelashes actually. And again, into the eyelashes, like so. And then I'm going to do my eyebrows. Now for the brows, I use MAC Spiked. I don't know what this actual product is, but again, I'll put it all below so you can just click on the links to find out what product I'm using and the shades that I'm using. So brows, I don't really do much to my brows. I get them threaded, but I am missing a little bit of hair here. So I don't know if you can see, they look a little bit uneven. So just to even that out, I just go in just here and just do a few lines across. Also a little bit sparse here, so I just like to fill it in here. And then brush. So I haven't touched this brow. It doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't need doing. And then that's just to give it the length. And then I've got this Urban Decay brow blade. This is amazing, absolutely amazing. You can get hair-like strokes with this. So really, really great brush. And then I just go in and create some hair-like strokes and literally a few hair strokes, and it's actually transformed the brow. So that's done. Now I have got so many setting brows, which I will review and let you know my opinion on them all. To be honest, I flip between them all. I don't really have a favourite. Sometimes I think one's better than the other. Today I'm just going to grab what I can find, and that is Collection Colour Lash Conditioner. So I'm just going to brush my brows through with this, like so, and then I'm just going to brush them up just here. Again, all very natural. So I'm nearly finished. I'm just going to go in, and put some blush here, put some eyeliner and mascara, and we are done. So I'm using the MAC blush. Just put a couple of pats into there, and I just again pat onto my face. I also really love the Hoola. I'm just going to try and find it for you. Oh, this is it. These two. So I've got Georgia and Dandelion, and I like to just have a pat. Dandelion. And then I'm also going to go in with the Georgia. Again, pat, 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 pat. Eyeliner. My MAC eyeliner is absolutely amazing. This does not move all day, if I can find it, which is probably... It was right in front of me. So we have the MAC Liquid Last 24-Hour Waterproof Eyeliner. This eyeliner is amazing. Really, really like it. Again, all the products I'm using I'll list below. And I'll just go in just to give my eyes a more elongated appearance. I've done this for years. And I just go in like so to create. Can you see how that's just transformed my eye? And I will do, I don't know if you can see, I will just do the other one. Excuse the facial expressions. Why do we always open our mouths when we're doing our eyes? I've done it for years, my friends do it, I do it. Anyway, so nearly finished, gonna wrap this up. Maybelline New York Lash Sensation. This is my go-to mascara. I have so many mascaras and I will review them all. I'll put the link below. This is my go-to. I like this just for the bottom lash though. So I just give a pat, pat, pat. And again, pat, pat, pat. Then I'm going to go in and curl my lashes. And I'm actually going to use a different mascara for my top lashes, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury one. This is a really good one. The only thing is, I do find it does sometimes print at the top. So throughout the day, I do have to just wipe the top of my eyelids, which is not ideal, but I do like the finish that it creates. So I'm just gonna go in and quick pumps, flip the eyelash curler up like so. Please be careful, I'm doing this. As you can see, it's just lifted all my lashes, and then I will do the same on the other side. Just a couple pumps. I got a little trick with my mascara. I don't put it on like that. I'll just rub across the top, like so. And I feel like this makes your lashes just like that, just across the top. And it actually makes your lashes, sorry, I'm actually trying to concentrate and talk at the same time, it's quite difficult. Anyway, done, absolutely done. And then to finish off my look, pawpaw, I love pawpaw. This hydrates my lips and also gives me a little bit of a red tinge, so a tiny bit, because I don't know if you can see, I got a little bit of foundation on my lips there. So actually in this instance, I do like to go in with a cotton bud. Cotton bud, and then I just rub that in because I don't feel like you could see the definition of my lips because the foundation went. So just go like that. And then with the remaining on my finger. And there you have, my makeup is done for the day. I will quickly fix my hair, get changed, and this is it. It's a really natural look. It will last all day. If you want, so I have oily skin, so if you want a little bit more longevity, the Slick Urban Decay spray, which I'm going to put on. And also, because I've pressed my face with powder, which I am just going to quickly go in again, just because it gives it a more flawless finish with your, after you've applied your bronzer. I don't know if the sunlight's, there you go, I think that's, the sunlight was in the way when I was going like this, but it just gives you a bit more of a flawless finish. And then I simply close my eyes, spray, spray, spray. And then I do have a fan I like to use and just dry it down. And now I am ready for my errands and my dinner later. I hope you have a great day. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.